Guys, today we have a very, very special video. So let's turn this camera around and get this show started. All right, so that special thing we're talking about is the Marvel S. This is the only bowling ball that I've ever shot multiple 300s with. Every other 300 I've ever had, I've never shot it again with that bowling ball. The Marvel S, a long time ago, was that ball for me. And I just got one brand new undrilled, and I just drilled it. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you like this jersey or this logo here, my own personal logo, make sure to go to coolwig.com and use my promo code Napoles10 to get you 10% off your entire order. And then in the custom logo section, make sure to write in that you want the Louis Napoles logo. And if you guys take a picture of a jersey that you buy with my logo on it, I'm gonna put you guys into a drawing to win a full custom jersey at some point. All right, so the Marvel S, one of my favorite symmetrical solids, one of my favorite bowling balls of all time. Now, I haven't drilled one in years, so I'm not sure if I'm still gonna love it like I did back in the day, but let's go over some of the tech behind this Marvel S. So it features the centripetal core, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.48 and a max differential of 0.050. And then wrapped around that is the NRG solid cover stock, or the nano cover stock, that comes out of box at a 3000 grit finish. And then the layout I went with this one, I actually went pinned down with this one. I drilled it 30 by 4 by 70. And the reason I drilled it pinned down is because when you drill a bowling ball pinned down, it'll decrease the differential and increase that RG. This bowling ball is very, very strong. So I want something that I'm able to use on house that isn't gonna burn up so early. So we're gonna be here at Sam's Town on lane 1 on a fresh, typical house shot. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have ever drilled a Marvel S. And is it your favorite bowling ball of all time? Why or why not? Let's get on the line. All right, first shot here with a Marvel S in about 6 years. Let's see how this looks here. Woo! Yeah, we are definitely gonna get along with this if it continues to motion like that. Got that one right a little bit. Oh, and it hooked. Yeah, I'm in. I'm sold. So just to kind of talk about what I last said, I'm sold on the pin down layout on symmetrical solids, not the Marvel S. I love the Marvel S. Let me know in the comments, do you guys drill bowling balls pinned down? Again, why or why not? Good shot there. All right, we got to start chasing that in for sure. I just got done filming on bear with a different ball, and wow, it's like night and day going from bear to house. Oh, what hit it? That's so funny. Yeah, messengers are always welcome here. All right, let's make good shots because that last shot was pretty bad. Ooh, give me that mixer. I think towards the end of this video, I'm gonna go onto lane 2, which is that bear pattern, and see how it looks on that. Oh, that's so early. All right, so let's move into a little bit more oil and see how this looks now. Wow, let's keep moving left. All right, another little bit left, because it is really, really digging in the middle part of the lane. See how that looks? All right. All right, another one left, and I think this should be perfect as long as I execute it. Oh, that kind of got me. Good shot, though. So that kind of got me. Yeah, that guy screaming got me, but at least I executed it pretty good. So let's go back to that same spot and repeat. Hook. Good shot. All right, last shot here, then we'll go to the desk, talk about what I'm seeing. Got that right. All right, so we just got done with the first 12 shots throwing the Storm Marvel S. And I'm already in love with this bowling ball. Again, this ball came out in like 2013, 2014. I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to leave it up here in post. And I really like this pin down layout. When I said I'm sold, I wasn't sold on the ball. Like I've always known that I've loved the Marvel S. It's one of my favorite bowling balls of all time. What I was more sold on was the pin down drilling on these strong symmetrical solids. When I think back, like the Idol is just way too strong for me to throw here. The Helios is one of my least favorite bowling balls of all time. The only ball that really looks good as a symmetrical solid, the Axiom was another one that just looked atrocious for me on house shots. The only one that really looks pretty good for me is the Phase 2, and it's probably because it's a weaker cover stock. So I think going forward, whatever our next symmetrical solid inevitably will be, because I'm sure that we'll get one soon. Whatever it is, I think I'm gonna drill it with this pin down layout, this 30 by 4 by 70. It makes it not wanna be as early, and it's retaining a little bit of shape down lane, which is what I really, really like to see. So now we're gonna get back on the lanes, continue to chase it a little bit left, and I think that third group of shots we're gonna finish on lane 2, which is a lane that has the bear oil pattern, which I just got done throwing the Supernova on. All right, same spot here at least to start. Once that goes away, we'll start chasing it in a little bit. See how that looks. All right, I guess we'll just start chasing it left right now. All right, I'm gonna move 2 left off that shot, 2 and 0, I think. Woo! All right, right back to that same spot, because that looked, I mean, it was high flush, but it looked pretty good. Now that was a really, really good shot. Missed right. House shot. Yeah, when I'm done filming this ball, I'm gonna clean it, put it back in a bag, and it's not gonna see the light of day till my next regional in November. Oh! I mean, look, guys, it can't be an all-time great bowling ball if I don't get lucky from time to time. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, guys? Do you know what I mean? Push. Negatory. No push. All right, that last shot was, it hooked a lot, yeah, but I threw it pretty bad. So let's just execute a little bit better here. Oh, minus the foul. Minus the foul. That was such a good shot. All right, that first step got a little long, so let's make it in the right distance and make a good shot here. That was a much better shot. I'm actually gonna move 2 left, create a little bit more shape, and see how this looks now. It's so strong in the middle. All right, 2 more shots here on the house shot, and then we'll take it over to that bear pattern. Missed right. Yeah, that's pretty atrocious. All right, last shot here on the house shot, then we're gonna go to bear. You're gonna see shallower angles from a little bit straighter as well. Yeah, this ball's so strong for house. Let's go to bear. All right, so we're done throwing the Marvel S on house, and I liked what I saw despite me having to play this far left. I think once I get into, like, if I decide to throw it in league, where it seems like there's a little bit more volume when I bowl league at South Point than when I film here at Samstown. I think that if I decide to throw it in league, it's gonna look a little bit better from a little bit straighter. I don't really wanna be this far left, this early on a house shot. So now we're gonna move over to lane 2, which, like I said, I just got done filming the Supernova on bear video. So the lane is not fresh, Probably has like 4 games or 3 games of use of just me throwing the Supernova. So we're gonna see how this ball handles a little bit of volume. Because when I had the Marvel S before, I used to never bowl on sport shot. So I've never thrown a Marvel S on sport. This will be the first time. Like I said, it'll be a nice little warm up. I'm bowling a regional in November, so in like a month and a half. And so I'd like to get this, I'd like to throw this ball a little bit on patterns before we encounter those kind of scenarios. So let's get on to lane 2 now. All right, first shot here on Bear, and I'll leave a diagram on lane of what the pattern looks like. Gonna just take a little guess at where I need to play here. Let's see there. All right, let's move left off that. All right, so I'm gonna move in off that shot, and I'll leave a link to the video I did on this pattern with the Supernova. See how that looks. There we go. I'm way straighter through the fronts with this than I was on the house shot. Pretty good shot there. Yeah, I think it looks better on this pattern just because it allows me to play a little bit straighter. I don't want to have to hook the whole lane for no reason. All right, so I think if I get it a little bit right of that down lane, I think it's going to be money. So let's do that right here. I definitely think I'm in the right spot now. Going from house shot to sport shot is not an easy, quick transition. Feels like a good shot. All right, let's keep executing. Really like the way this ball is going through the pins. Missed in a little bit. Yeah, that had no chance. Got to get a little bit further right. All right. Let's keep making good shots. I definitely like what I'm seeing out of the ball and my physical game. And then I foul after I say that. After a foul. Messenger for 0. So yeah, I fouled, but this is open play, so it counts. It counts. The messenger's still connected. Splittage of the 8-9. Yeah, I'm definitely not where I want to be, or even where I was a few years ago. I'm definitely making strides. Push. No push. I'm just so afraid to get it right because I think it's going to fall off the pattern. But let's commit to one here. Kind of like there. All right, last shot of the video. Let's end here on a positive note. That's a good shot. We're done, Chris. We're done. Let's watch Chris throw a shot with the electrified pearl. All right, here. This is Chris, Bulls on Friday mornings, throwing the electrified pearl on house. Oh, all right, so now we're done taking a look at that Marvel S. And then one of the reasons why I drilled this ball is I just went over the 5 million lifetime views on the channel. And I never thought that we'd even get anywhere near 1 million. And here we are at 5 million lifetime views. And I'm not one that really loves drilling discontinued balls, especially something like this that's like 8 years old, going on 9 years old. But I'm really glad I drilled it because it was one of my favorite balls back then. And I mean, I threw 24 shots on house, 12 shots on sport, and the ball looks pretty fantastic still. And like I said, the biggest thing that I took away from this video is that, well, one, the Marvel S is still amazing. But two, I think on these stronger cover symmetrical solids, maybe even some of the asymmetrical solids, I think I'm gonna start drilling some of them pinned down. Just because I really like the motion that it's giving me. It's a little bit cleaner through the fronts, a little bit smoother down lane. It doesn't want to read the front immediately. And I think that's a really big thing. So guys, here's to 5 million views. Here's to 1 billion more. Click right here to watch another one of my videos. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time. Oh, I never hit the camera. I take my tape off and I throw it at the camera.
Oh, really?
Never hit it.